Welcome back, everyone. It's been, in terms of continuity of me recording this, for since the previous video, it's actually been like at least a month, I want to say. I've kind of had a lot of stuff happening recently. Actually, I won't really explain it. Unless you really care, but maybe I can bring that up in the next video. But yeah, a lot of personal stuff. Yeah, I think this should be. Yeah, a lot of my own, like, personal stuff in my own life kind of got to me. As well as like lack of motivation and just wanting to do stuff with my friends. Was really the thing that kind of happened. So I kind of put this on the back burner since I more so want to do YouTube as like a hobby, but I kind of need to get into a good rhythm, probably, of actually doing videos. Speaking of which, I've actually, I remember my introductory video, I made a remark about possibly doing that Yu-Gi-Oh! Draft Journey, which is just progression series under a different name. Pretty much the exact same concept. In fact, I watched the more recent episodes of that, and the way they've handled the pity pack is actually a very similar way of doing that. Me and my friend, Ivan Lock, were handling it, where the loser at least gets more pity packs as opposed to just getting like one, which I always thought was kind of lame in my own opinion. I don't know why I said lame in my own opinion. I thought it was. I feel like that previous statement I just said was very redundant. But yeah, so a lot of my own personal stuff. Not like anything bad. It just I was busy. So I was like, me not really feeling like it. I think a lot of us people just kind of generally have those sort of like moods where we don't really want to do anything, but just kind of do stuff of our own accord. I think that's kind of the thing with if you turn a thing you like into content, it just kind of sucks because you're like, I don't enjoy this thing anymore. I'm just purely doing it for content. It's kind of like with it's a very big tangent, but I do watch Trash Taste, and that kind of, I don't know if they went like specifically into that topic, but that whole idea of like, oh, if you like do something that you like in your channel, it kind of less becomes a hobby and just becomes content. So if you want a hobby that you like, you don't really talk about it, because if you do, it's no longer a hobby, it just becomes content for YouTube. And yeah, I can definitely agree. It's kind of like another phase of how I remember Joey kind of got big because he did a lot of Let's Plays back in the day. And then I think when one of his, I think it was like an April Fool's video he made, he had a lot of fun making. I don't know how well it did. It's been years since that came out. But he liked doing that a lot more than doing the gaming stuff. So he kind of pivoted away from doing gaming content, which, I mean, good for him. Kind of nice to not have to do what everyone else is doing. Or I say that, but I can't really do like video games, and I just want to get my feet wet. I probably will still do Let's Plays because I just enjoy playing games and talking. I think definitely like that vibe I have with a friend of mine, because we've gone through, again, my friend Ivan, we've actually gone through the entirety of Single Player Chronicles 2 together, and that was really fun. Like, I've already played the game before, but I wanted to do as much as I could before, and I was very motivated because Xenoblade Chronicles 3 had just been announced at the time. But yeah, we've gone through the entire story. We basically managed to do all these side quests we could before going to the final area. That didn't require us to do stuff in the final area, I just kind of wanted to do the entirety of the last location without having to backtrack and go do side quests, because I didn't want to break the story pace, so I feel like it'd be a little silly to do that. Like, oh look, this whole like crazy thing happened. Also, hello, fuck you. Hey, it's past, we're like 5 minutes in. I don't know if I talked about those guys before. This is their first appearance, but those they're called Zambonis actually, which is really a really good name, honestly. He's like honestly a lot. I think after recording yourself and hearing yourself talk back, you kind of pick up on things you say. Like, I say, so I realize I say "so to speak" a lot in recording, which is funny because I don't even really say that myself. I also say which is funny a lot. Or I always say like, you want to hear something funny. I feel like a lot of us have those sort of texts that we don't really pick up until we kind of hear ourselves from a different perspective. It's a very weird tangent I'm on, but I feel like videos like this kind of lean. If the game doesn't really need too much explaining, or it's very sort of simplistic gameplay where you can kind of talk, you kind of go on tangents a lot, or if there's like a lot of things happening of like, for example, Fire Emblem is a good example where new phases in that game can get very long. You just kind of end up going on very brief tangents, or if the game's not that difficult, or you know what you're doing like very well. Also, speaking of which, last wave of this stage. And there's another Zamboni. That's not good. Let me squash him. Because the reason why you want the jalapeno for this is because that trail of ice, if it gets long enough, there'll be the bobsled zombies, which are very, very annoying because they go very quick. They have very high movement speed. And we'll just run over any plants, because I think they instantly kill plants similar to the Zamboni zombies. And we get the spikeweed, I think is what this is called. Yeah. Pops tires and hurt zombies that step on it. It's not bad. It basically is just chip damage for zombies that are walking. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much gonna go with the same loadout. Yeah, honestly, I don't really see much need to change it. Let me check the shop. Next load's at 5k. We can actually get that, so might as well. So now we can pick one extra seed. So I think I'll take that and maybe the cherry bomb. Yeah, I'll take the cherry bomb. Nice having two instas. Yeah, what was I talking about? Alright, I was talking about right. I was talking about like how in commentary like this, people tend to kind of go on tangents if there's not much going on, or if there's pretty much if there's not much to really comment about. Instead of being like, oh, look at me, I'm gonna take this sunflower and put it down, look at that, how cool was that? Oh, look, I'm gonna do the same with this lily pad. I really shouldn't have done that, and I think about it because this guy might be able to get to me before... Oh, no, we're good. We good. We are good. But yeah, I feel like commentary like that is just kind of filler. And it's better to just kind of speak your mind, honestly. So yeah. I wonder if I say so yeah, I just kind of thought about that myself, and I was going on that whole conversation about, well, more like monologue, technically speaking, about, you know, doing content like this on YouTube, or just in general, like even streaming, I guess, to some extent. Although, with streaming you do have the advantage of chat being dumb. Oh, that was... Oh, god damn it. Please tell me. And I'm back. Sorry about that. I just noticed through OBS, because the way I actually record this is I don't think I'm able to record this in full screen, so I have this in windowed mode, and I just have the window blown up on my capture. I don't know if it even looks that great, to be completely honest. And I noticed through OBS I was getting a bit of slowdown because of an video encoding error or whatever. So I went back to check. It thankfully did not come up until like the very end of that first session of like 8 or so minutes. So thankfully I do not have to like replay the entire freaking game to do this. So let's keep going. I hope I don't run into that again. Okay, that was really loud, jeez. I am really paying very close attention to the bottom of my window from OBS right now, because now I am very paranoid. But yeah, I think I was going on the whole like tangent about like, you know, technically speaking. There I am saying technically speaking again. I feel like I'd say that a lot. But I think streaming and, you know, doing like recorded YouTube content are very similar but very different. I mean, the premise is very similar, just recording yourself doing things. But at the same time, you have a much different degree of interaction. You know, you got YouTube comments, which are not very they're not live. I mean, they are live, but like they can happen whenever. Whereas like chat is very instantaneous. Personally, I don't think I have the chops to entertain, at least right now. I don't think I really have the confidence to do so. That's why I just kind of prefer doing this for the time being. And also maybe my internet connection is probably not the best. Usually I've had times where my internet just craps out on me real bad. So that's why I'm kind of a bit more safe for doing this. But depending, I might ask my friends if they're fine being recorded, and we could do like stuff for other games, like multiplayer stuff, like Mario Party maybe, or like Mario Kart. Who knows? Yeah, I'm just throwing that out there for myself. As kind of silly as it sounds. I know I think I probably brought this up in the first video, but I can't hear this version of the song anymore. That thing, you know, Nintendo Capri Sun's like old ass LP of this game, where I think pretty much during the entire video, during one of the videos for this level. For this level, he just, was just ad-lib singing the entire time, and that was really funny. I know I made a big deal, like, my first couple of videos being like, oh, should I call them worlds or stages or whatever, and I was very consistent. I'm probably gonna still be consistent, and frankly, I just don't really give a crap. It's a very silly thing to get hung up on, honestly, in retrospect. Here, have a lily pad. Dang it. Kinda burned that guy right there. Burned that squash, unfortunately. Bucket. Why you do this to me? Okay, that bucket is taking a real punishment. Yeesh. No, only you. Alright, I almost got full coverage of every row here. And I forgot my tangent again. However, I know I was talking about like me recording stuff, and anyways, enough about like doing video stuff. Just kind of go back to maybe talking about more casual stuff. I started met up with my friends again recently, where we just kind of went to our local card shop and just kind of hang out and like exchange stuff that some of us had that the others wanted. For Yu-Gi-Oh! I probably mentioned that I do play the card game. I think in my introductory video actually I mentioned that I do quite like the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG, despite like all the bullshit. In fact, probably the craziest thing that happened in like the past week or so was the fact that the new ban list dropped, which was very unexpected. I did watch a video recently from someone I follow, Golden Nova YGO. He did a video. He does like archetypal explain videos, not as like comedic as like or like deadpan as like Barada does. He does a more kind of analyses as well as like stuff about archetype lore as well. And during that video, he recently released one for Protoplants, and funnily enough, he mentioned in that video, in post-production, that he recorded the script for that on a Monday, on this like past Monday, because I'm recording this on May 21st, 2022 right now, by the way, for the sake of a continuity. He actually recorded all of that on Monday, and the ban list dropped the date after. Which was hilarious, and like all the hits are like really crazy. And the craziest thing was freaking Change of Heart coming to one copy, which I don't think anyone definitely none of us expected. is neat, and also like, oh no, I realized, I think I forget who brought it up. I want to say it was my MCO40 probably, or MBT, some YouTuber, one of them brought it up. The fact that, oh well, there's your buff to Sky Strikers. I'm like, oh yeah, you're right, because Sky Strikers is basically just a fourth copy of Widow Anchor. I think Widow Anchor's at 3, it should be. But yeah, it's kind of dumb, kind of crazy. Yeah, Sky Strikers gonna love that. We get another card, another pretty good spell. Now imagine if we got Pot of Greed. I think I just saw a video from DZ. I haven't watched it yet, but there was a video DZ put up about the idea that potentially they could unban Pot of Greed, and I'm like, oh god. I have not watched it yet, but conceptually that terrifies me. We just do this. We shouldn't have done that. But yeah, also update on Draft Journey. We haven't uploaded any new episodes yet. I may pitch the idea of the two of us maybe doing our own Chaos Draft series, although Harlick has already started his with Nova, with the Golden Nova, actually. Because I learned from Nova's community post on YouTube, actually, that he was doing live streams, and I watched the VODs of him doing Chaos Draft polls. I'm like, oh, he's the host for season 3. That's cool. I got spoiled about the outcome of those. Like the first full episode came out today finally. Oh hey, going back to actually talking about the freaking game for once. We get the Torchwood, which is actually pretty alright. This will turn NEPs that travel past them into fireballs, which means they do splash damage, as well as doing they turn into fire, so they do more damage too. Actually, a neat detail is if you have a snow pea combined with a Torchwood, it actually will turn back into a regular pea, which is, they didn't need to do it, but I think it's neat. I mean, kind of funny at the same, but really silly at the same time. Thankfully there's no Zamboni zombies, or Zombonis, if you will. I can kind of play with the Torchwood here. I think I already did I know I did a level. Also, I did not mean to plant that there. Will I reset? No. I didn't mean to plant this here, because I want to put the repeaters on this row and this row. Sorry, I kind of start on a fairly slow pace. Rick and Son. Dang, I'm trying to think of topics to talk about. But, you know, going back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually. So... Oh yeah, because I was talking about the stuff related to, like, the ban list. That's what I was talking about. But yeah, there was some pretty cool hits. Thank God they finally banned Verte, so everyone can shut up now. I remember, I follow DP Yu-Gi-Oh! And he does very, short and very to the point, like, things talking about. And he just does not give a fuck, and I can appreciate that. And he's like, Verte's banned. All y'all shut the fuck up now, please. Was basically that whole video of him talking about the most recent ban list. Also, like, I cannot believe they finally unbanned Yada after like 17 years. Man, that's wild to me. I don't see how they would have just kept it there just for the legacy. And similar, they finally fucking unbanned Time Steal, because that card is, yeah, the effect is kind of degenerate because it makes your opponent it's denying your opponent resource, but it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything until turn 4. Because if you think about it, if you have this in your opening hand, you have to set it. and then wait till your opponent's turn. But since the way the game works is, you can't use it during their draw phase because it's a trap card. So you have to wait until their next turn for it to even do anything. And god damn it, this is happening again. And I'm back for the third freaking time. I swear to God. You know, the game, now that I decided to come back to this game, is this like the game getting mad at me for not playing in like a month or something? This is now the third time I've had to, or second time technically, third time I've had to restart the recording, or stop, or the second time to stop recording, third time to start recording again. Just please hold out for like the next like 2 levels, please. Like, jeez. I wonder what happens like during the flags. That'd be kind of dumb, but a little humorous. Just ever so slightly humorous. Trying to think of how many of these to put down. It's gonna just put a frick load of sunflowers down first, though. I'm thinking 3. Yeah, I'm thinking 3. Let me do my first one. Like, actually, let me put another one down. So we got a little bit of zombies down here. Oh, I said zombies for like zombies. Zombie. Insert B movie joke here. Put that there. I think I'll start putting Torchwood down because if I keep just doing more yeah, at least if I do any more, I'll probably won't be able to finish the entire setup at all. Alright. I gotta pay attention to I really just gotta keep my eye glued to the bottom of my OBS window. Oh no, dolphins. Dolphins are basically the aquatic version of the pole vaulting zombies. They will jump over any obstacle they can, but you can just insta-kill them like that with the kelp. So, bye-bye. So, check out this one. Look how quickly this thing gets eviscerated. Oh no, not another one. Just gonna do this. Because yeah, similarly to the pole vaulting zombies, they'll auto-jump over whatever the first obstacle they come across. So I just made him auto-jump over this specific lily pad right here. But they're pretty fragile. Yeah, I see there, that one died already. Money. That is very cash money of you, as they say. Yeah, but look how easily they just burn just mow down these zombies with the splash damage. Oh no, you don't. Oh, there's 2 of them. There, I technically finished. I finished it by technicality. I'm definitely gonna need to cut little snippets before and after those 2 segments. Because I think I started this recording without like even giving the intro until a couple seconds in. I like kind of did because I kind of like it does the evil laugh when you start adventure, when you continue in adventure mode or you click the button. And I was like, hey guys, how you doing? It's been a while. Hey, we get an upgrade to the walnut. He's a tall boy now. So these are just upgrades. They can't be vaulted over now. they're probably thinking, well, that means that they were so OP, right? And I'm like, yeah, nah. There'll be later zombies that can actually counter the tall nuts. So not completely free. I think I'm gonna go with the repeaters this time. I'll keep the Torchwoods though. I'll definitely take the tall nuts now. Help that, and yeah, I'll take the. I didn't really use the cherry bomb much. I think yeah, I'll take the jalapeno. Yeah, I'm not doing the repeater strat this time. Alright, I think I was talking like alright, I was before my stupid capture software being like, I'm gonna make the recording look like ass. Not even the good kind. Good job me misplacing that squash mud dumbo. As I was saying before that, I was talking about like Yu-Gi-Oh stuff and like how Time Seal is a bad card, even though like the effect is good. The actually getting to resolve it is bad because of it takes literally forever, and the modern game is so fast. It won't really matter. Please, please, don't punish me. Don't punish me. Come on. Eh. Aha. Dead. Thank God. Come on. Come on. Oh no. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh nay. In the words of Farfa, oh nay. You're dead. Nice. This is not good. This is not Daishobu, in fact. Alright, there we go. Are we your Gucci now, as they say? Alrighty. That. Let's start filling in these lily pad zones. Probably don't need to worry about this one right now. I just kind of let this guy chill with his squash friend. I really should talk instead of just very silently play. This ain't all. This isn't one of those like silent commentary long play channels. Like I was gonna say Omega, but Omega doesn't really do like long plays. He really just kind of does like major stuff like boss fights usually. The only like long form content you usually see from Omega Evolution is just like either Monster Hunter hunts with his friends or like what farm chapters usually. It's the only real like long form content you see from him. Oh my god. But yeah, oh, he's also been uploading Master Duel stuff. I need to play on Master Duel. I actually was doing the Fusion Festival. I didn't really do much. I did not really play much of. I think I played a little bit of Pixies. I don't think I ever touched Synchro Festival or the Normal Bear event either. Unfortunately, although I know apparently a vast majority of those were kind of taken up, and it's happening again. I see you. I caught it that time. I'm gonna probably need to consult with my friend Ivan about this again. Oh, it stopped. Good. We good? Okay, good. I don't have to restart the recording. I think after this level, I'm gonna sit for a little bit, and then I'll at least record. I should probably close my browser. Now that I see that my browser's still open, let me do that right now. Professional. Dolphin, it's for you. It's gonna suck if I get these recording problems during like the next level, the next major level, which is this area at nighttime. I know you're so. I know. Act like you're shocked. Look how quick this Buckethead gets roasted. I say that he's actually taking quite a bit. I'm gonna need to do this trick again. Just gonna kill him like that. That was a lot of resources just to kill one dude, but I don't care right now. Thank you. You. Another one of you guys. Oh, you're in the same spot anyways. Oh. Good job, me. And now I can show this off. As you saw there, he just kind of played a spring sound. It just kind of did a thunk right there. This keeps happening. I'm gonna name this episode something funny. Or at least something related to And I'm Back or something like that. I don't know. I need to think of a good name. I think that's a... I swear, there's times where I can't come up with names for anything or come up with certain stuff on the fly. Like, I think for a lot of people, myself included, our humor sometimes comes naturally to us, but then other times it just... Your brain just, like, stalls, and, like, it can't be funny. It can't be funny! Cries. Alright, another dolphin. So thankfully this will not work as intended. We'll go. I will not try to sing with this song, even though I am. Let's just squash this piece of crap. Boom. Dead. He was nice. Oh no, 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 no. Oh my god. I was so scared because I saw bobsled zombies. Yeah, you see the peas that are on fire now do splash damage. They hit the stuff behind. Okay, thankfully, because of how short the trail is, they can't really get very far. No. Yeah, I ain't dealing with these fuckers. Oh, yeah, it's just carnage right now. Now let's go. I'm almost done here. Just one last wave. Wave? Wave. I swear it sounded like I said flav. I'm gonna say wave. I mean, episode 6. This is episode 6, it should be at least. Goodbye, my friend. Even though you're my friend, you're kind of an a-hole, actually. Oh, that's not good. You got in my back line. No, die. Okay, that wasn't that bad, actually. Kind of a bit dramatic there. Alright. And let's get 310 done, and I can end the session. Hopefully, I will get back to recording this later after I do this video. Hello, we had you having a pool party. We think it is fun. We'll be right over. Sincerely, the zombies. How about you don't? I'd rather not. I like my brain inside of my head. Thank you very much. So now we get a pool version of this level. So that means lily pads will be thrown into the mix this time around. Oh, this is not a good thing to get immediately. Game. Game, please give me something offensive, thank you. Yeah, sure, Spike Weave. I can actually show off what these do now. As you see, they just kind of prick the enemy underneath them like so. Should not have done that. Oh no. This one might be a little tricky because lily pads are in the mix. Okay, thank God they gave me another repeater. Unfortunately, it's not doing much. Unfortunately, the Torchwood's not doing much right now because there's something here. This might have been a bad play. Yeah, it kind of was. Okay, jalapeno, I'll say that for Zamboni. Thankfully, lily pads are not really screwing me over right now. Let me just throw a Torchwood on an unoccupied area right now. Another jalapeno. Jalapeno, if you'll. I'm not white, I'm actually Hispanic. I'm Cuban, actually, even though I can understand Spanish to a decent degree, but not. I don't have any confidence in speaking, honest to God. It's another jalapeno. I said jalapeno. I'm like, excuse me? What the fuck did I just try to say? Yeah, dingus. There we go. I wonder if your main offense in this one is just strictly these. More jalapenos. Let's go. No, watch the carnage. It's my like 5 jalapenos. I'm gonna probably start burning them. Ah, I get it. I need to burn one actually. Okay, these do actually work on the water. I thought for some reason they didn't, but I guess I didn't really think about it that way. Alright, I guess now we're just gonna start putting them in other places now. Oh no, you don't, Dolphin. You die now. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no, I heard a who said Zombono? Who said that for some reason? Like, excuse me. I'm having a conniption again. More 3-peater. Oh god, it's a lot of 3-peaters. Pick a big coin despawn. This makes me sad. Or me, as the youngins say, Sag. That's another Zamboni. Zamboni, however you want to say it. Speaking of Zambonis. That's another one. Get out of here. Dead. Good. More spikeweed. Another talnut. Another torchwood. Okay, we're like 2/3 of the way done. We're almost done. Thank God. This level's kind of stressful. Oh yeah, that's another nice thing about these is it will just auto kill the yeah, the spike weeds is auto punctures tires. In the description it mentions that it punctures tires. So you could technically waste a slot to just get a little chip damage by putting them in like the very right hand square here. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised this isn't doing anything to my recorder right now. Like, I can handle this, but I can't handle, like, random parts in other levels. Kind of unfortunate. Sure, more tallets here. Stop with the Zombonis game! Jesus. I don't even have anything to kill this one. Okay, the spike we killed that one. Game, please. So many Zombonis. Ah. Got the fucking walk of death down here. Look at all the 3-peaters. Oh, my lord. Torchwood, sure, why not? I'm just putting random bullshit go. I don't like how close this Zomboni is getting to me, thank god. Oh. Oh, we're done. Oh, that was kind of scary, actually. Whew. Alright. I think I'll just record the very beginning of this next part, but, yeah. And that's it. Level 3 is done. After like a month, I finally got back to this, and now we're moving on to the next section, which is obviously, as I mentioned before, the pool at nighttime. Because now we get the sea shroom, which is just, yeah, it's basically a version of the lily pad. Basically better than the puff shroom. Wait, no, the puff shroom is just as good, but like this is the aquatic version. And I'll just give a preview. No, they used to call me Fog Man. I would hang out in the fog and jump out at people. Ah, those were the days. Oh boy. So yeah, we're at the pool at nighttime now, and we will have to deal with fog in these coming levels. I will deal with this is actually a fairly tricky. I think this is fairly annoying because there are certain zombies in this level that are quite annoying. But I'll cross that bridge when I get there, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Whenever I decide to record that, I really should get the first couple episodes actually rendered out and put them scheduled to upload, honestly. Should just have them sitting on my thing. But anyways, yep, take care, have a good one, bye bye.